I ran 1 mile, 4 minutes, 30 seconds.
Damn, dude.
I thought they're gonna break into my store, right? And I put a little one round on the chamber, getting ready, right?
Welcome to the Wave Function Podcast. I got my my guest today, Kipp Cho. Kipp is a quite interesting man. I met him in X-ray school, and now he owns a beer and cheesteak place in Kensington. What's Kensington like, Kipp?
Wait, Kensington? I mean,
It's incredible, right? It's paradise.
Listen, yeah, so many. I'm so used by it, you know.
Yeah, okay.
There's so many drug dealers, so many drug addicts, so many homeless people.
The best place for a business, right?
It's best spot. It's
Okay.
best spot for making money.
Yeah.
But I mean, I used to say junkie a lot,
Yeah.
but you know, junkie is not a nice word.
No, it's not. It's really not accurate.
Yeah, it's not.
for
But
real.
you know, a lot of people use the word junkie.
Okay.
I used to use a lot of word junkie when I see them.
Yeah.
But you know, I changed my mind. I changed my perspective. You know, I try not to use those kind of words. You know,
Yeah.
these people like ran through so many crazy stuff in their life. That's why they become drug addicts. You know, that's why they're selling drugs in Kensington. You know, so instead of me saying drug addicts, you know, I say happy people.
Okay.
They're happy.
Yeah. All right.
They're happy getting high.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Dang, man.
You know what it is what it is. You know.
Sure.
You know, Kensington is just it's crazy neighborhood, but I'm so numb by it.
Right.
So to me, the Kensington drugs and all the crazy things going on in Kensington,
Yeah.
I'm like whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Doesn't wear on you? What about like the safety aspect? I mean, you've showed me videos of you holding fort down.
Yeah, man. You know, first of all, Philadelphia police, they don't come when you call the police.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like somebody,
I know
yeah.
that. I know that personally.
In Philly, man, you know, as a business owner, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
So if, for example, knock on the wood, nothing happened.
Yeah.
Nobody bring gun to
Okay.
my store, trying to rob the store.
Oh.
Anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they know me. Maybe that's why they don't do that in my business.
All right.
But knock on the wood, you know, nothing like that happened. You know what I'm saying? But once in the blue moon, I got to crazy people. They're so high in the, you know, whatever the drug they're using.
Yeah. I don't
You know,
know.
they're so pumped up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
They come like in the store amped up.
they're so amped up on all the. Yeah, man, they're so high. They're so strong.
Wow.
You know?
Yeah.
They're like
gives them the super strength.
Yeah, they become a Herc.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm like, when I see those people, I'm like, you know, another one.
They just want a cheesteak though,
Yeah,
right? Is it right?
Yo, the funny thing is, right?
What do they get?
Listen, even though they're so high on drugs,
Yeah.
and you know, like they're so amped up on drugs,
Yeah.
if you make a bad cheesesteak, they know the taste. Yeah, they're like, what the heck is wrong with this cheesesteak?
Man. Yeah. In Philly.
Oh yeah, I'm like, you know, like one time, you know, I had the guy so high, right? He's so high on drugs, right? He ordered a cheesesteak, right?
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
Yeah.
You know, he paid. You know, I always had to make sure, tell my employee, before you give me the order, get the money first. Because
Yeah.
you never know what's gonna happen.
Okay.
You know, because if I ended up making the cheesesteak, if they don't got money,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Oh,
They're so
yeah,
high,
dang.
they become overdose. I'm losing my $10. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But anyway, you know, like I see this people who's on drug. They come in, they're so high, right?
Yeah.
You know, they order cheesesteak. I'm like, this is like a beginning stage of my business, right?
Okay.
I'm like, let me make this goddamn cheesesteak really quick. You know, let me get this guy out of here. You know what I mean? I'll put the cheesesteak on the grill. I'm
Right.
like, make it in like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Right? I was like, give him the cheesesteak, right?
Yeah.
And the first thing they open, they take a bite, right? Even though they're so high,
Yeah.
they know the taste of the food. I'm like, what the? Since then, I'm like, now I know.
Yeah.
when you make a food, especially food business, right?
Yeah, right.
Every food that you make, you have to think like you make it for your family.
Dude, that's amazing.
That's how
Yeah.
that's how you make money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
Sure.
they open up the, the whatever the cheesesteak, whatever the like chicken wing or
Yeah.
the breakfast platter. When you open it, they're like, oh, it looks good. You know what I mean? And then that's how you make money. They keep coming to the store, buy food. Even though they're high, they're so amped up.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? They're about to do OD in 10 seconds, overdose in 10 seconds.
Yeah, not with your cheesesteaks.
Yeah. They need to eat my cheesesteak before they get high.
Yeah.
They become overdose.
Oh my gosh.
But whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
whatever.
Well, throw your spot on blast, man. What's the name of your place? Where can we find you?
My cheesesteak joint is called Martin Deli.
Martin Deli?
Yeah.
Okay.
The business has been there for 100 years, actually.
Wow,
The
man.
first owner was a Jewish guy.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Then the Jewish guy sold it to, a couple other white guys. And then this white guy.
And then an Asian guy.
Yeah, sold it to Asian guy, Korean guy.
Okay.
And the Korean guy sold it to another Korean guy.
Yeah.
And that Korean guy sold it to my father-in-law.
Oh, man. Koreans in Kensington.
Yeah. And my father-in-law run the business for 30 years. And
Sure.
then, he handed up to me.
Wow.
And I did it for 12 years. The business called Martin's Deli in Kensington.
How do you, dude, like, be real with me, like, amongst Philly cheesesteaks, like, you making top 10?
I don't know. I mean, I think I make really good cheesesteak.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I have quite a lot of people in Kensington order cheesesteak.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But listen, there's so many cheesesteak food critic people out there.
Yeah.
But they don't come to Kensington. They're so scared.
Yeah.
You know how they wanna,
Yeah, Guy Fieri's not stopping by. the
Exactly.
hood to
Yeah.
get a cheesesteak.
Coming to Kensington.
I know.
Try my cheesesteak.
Yeah, yeah. That's the only fair way to rank it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I mean, listen. I mean, I know I'm in the hood, but come on, come to my spot.
Yeah,
try
man.
my cheesesteak,
Dude.
I might be a top 3, maybe.
You could be.
Maybe. Who knows?
They won't know unless they try.
Yeah,
Exactly. What was it like during all the Philly riots?
It was crazy. It was first when what was that? George Floyd.
Yeah, George Floyd.
Yeah, George Floyd. Yeah,
Okay.
that happened.
Yeah.
Man, it was crazy. I mean, I didn't know they're gonna be looter all the stores and stuff.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
it was crazy.
Yeah, that happened. A couple of weeks later, a lot of people from in Kensington or Philadelphia area, they're just looting stores. You know what I'm saying?
I went into the city
Uh-huh.
around that time. I remember it was just an absolute disaster. There was no enforcement. They were breaking into all the high-end
Yeah.
stores, breaking the glass down. It was just insane looting.
All the Nike
Dude,
stores.
I was worried
yeah.
about you, man. You were camped out in your spot, right?
Yeah, it was so that when that looting happening,
Yeah.
so I heard that they're coming down to Kensington too.
Oh.
You know what I mean? So we own the building.
Yeah.
The thing is when they looter the business,
Right.
they just break in it. They just I don't care about their breaking into store.
Sure.
Okay, you can steal whatever you want to steal.
Yeah.
That's cool. I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
But they breaking into the store, steal everything, destroy everything, and they ended up set the store in fire, the building in fire.
Yeah.
So I was like, I cannot have that. You know what I mean?
Right. It got out of hand, man.
Yeah, it got ahead. And at that time, the funny thing was whoever the Philadelphia police chief,
Yeah.
I forgot her name, but she was saying that every business owner have a right to protect their business.
Oh, for sure, dude.
Yeah, and she said that
Yeah.
on the news
Yeah.
interview.
Yeah.
And one of the reporter was like, "All right, is that mean the business owner can shoot people?" Whatever. I think she said something like that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And then the Philadelphia police chief, she was saying that every business owner has a right to protect the business.
Right.
She said that. I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
You know me, Justin, right?
Right. I know
I
you,
got this
dude.
Korean temper.
Yeah,
you
bro.
So I was like,
I'm like a white boy. I feel like, you know what I mean? Bro, if I own your store, I feel like that guy.
So when the looting happening, I hear that, the Philly chief saying that, every business owner has a right to protect their business. And even though when people are looting the building, breaking into the building, whoever the owner called the police, they don't come. Mm-hmm. They're, the things were getting out of control.
Oh, it was a nightmare.
So yeah, and, like my thing was that, okay, if you breaking in, steal stuff, I'm cool with that, but don't set the building in fire.
Right.
That was my main thing I was worried about. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
So I told my wife, listen, I think I gotta go to the store. And first of all, my wife was pissed.
Yeah.
She was like, don't go. Are you crazy? But I was like, I gotta go.
Right.
That building, the business, the cheesteak joint is, that's how I make my money.
Yeah.
That's how I support my family.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And even though I have an insurance and everything to cover, and they're not gonna cover 100%.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I have no idea how any of that works.
Yeah, the insurance company, I pay like almost 20 grand a year.
Okay.
For the building insurance, right?
Yeah.
So if the people break into the business, they set off the fire. For example, the 90% of business got, destroyed, right? It takes forever to get the money, and then it takes forever to get that building back to the normal.
Oh, of
You know
course.
what I'm saying? Yeah, it takes years to fix
yeah.
it. And the amount of year that they're fixing the building, I'm losing money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But you had just to reverse a little bit, you kind of had the cred, right? I mean, like you have a relationship with you. These people are coming.
Yeah,
you know them by name or.
Every customer who come into my business, like whole Kensington, I know everybody. No,
Okay.
I won't say everybody,
Yeah.
but I know all the drug dealers.
Sure.
I know all the homeless people.
Yeah.
I know all the junkies. Sorry, I shouldn't use say junkies. I know all the drug addicts.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? The happy people.
Yeah, man.
So like some drug dealers, these kids, I knew them since when they were middle school.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? But it's so sad that those kind of neighborhood, they got nothing to do, and they don't have a parents there who teach them what's the right, what's wrong. You know what I'm saying? They're stuck there. They ended up selling drugs. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. So I know a lot of people there, because I've been there for a long time.
Yeah.
So even though I knew people, I don't want. The thing is, the people from other side part of Philly.
Yeah.
Breaking into the store. You know what I'm saying? So people from North Philly, South Philly,
so you're not going to wreck your own neighborhood.
Exactly.
That's crazy. That's a good point.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So they come in, people from another neighborhood, they break into the store and set the store on fire. But people, my neighborhood people, the Kensington people, even the Kensington is crazy.
Yeah.
Still, they respect. You know what I mean? They respect people. They respect each other. They respect me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I treat them like a human. I treat them like a human being.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, black, Hispanic, white, whatever.
Right.
They respect. They respect the store.
That's awesome.
And I treat them like a human being. You know what I'm saying? I joke with them.
I went to a show once and I met this guy, also named Justin.
Yeah.
He was from Kensington. I was talking to him and he looks at me. He's like, listen, dude, I almost died today. Yeah. And I'm like, what? He said, I could hear the whistle of a bullet that went by me. He was describing the sound it makes, and it had nothing to do with him. It was just he was in the middle. He was in Kensington in the middle of a shootout, and
Crazy.
just happy to be alive. I mean, do you witness? Do you hear gun? I don't know,
listen. At least 2 or 3 times a month.
Yeah,
I hear
2 or 3 times a month.
No, sorry. 2 or 3 times a year.
Oh, okay.
Either in front of my store or back of my store.
Okay.
I hear gunshot, like shootout, drive-by, things like that. But, it's crazy. But it's the part of Kensington life right now.
Right.
You know what I mean? But now we have a new mayor. What's her name?
I have no idea, dude. Put me on blast.
Parker, whatever.
Sounds good.
Yeah. I think her. Yeah.
I met Mayor Nutter Butter before he, was on the way out. He was cool. He was a nice guy.
Cool. Yeah.
He took a photo with me in front of
the
City
white
Hall.
guy, right?
No, black dude. He was super.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Mayor Nutter?
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, he was cool.
Yeah,
I call
yeah.
him Nutter Butter. yeah. He was actually super personable.
Is he? Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, now we have a new mayor now. Oh, she's trying to change the neighborhood.
Oh, I heard
Yeah.
about this. You know, me and Kelsey were down at the pool earlier with
Yeah.
my buddy Sean. He was telling me they're putting 75 cops.
Yeah. 75 to 80 rookies Philly police in Kensington area.
But they're going to be, he called them beat cops, where they're going to be like
Yeah.
out of uniform, or like they're going to kind of blend in, or
Oh, really?
wait.
Like undercover?
I don't know, but they're going to, what did they say, Kelsey?
I don't know what he meant by that, but basically he's going to stop people for doing crimes on the street in Kensington.
Gotcha,
They're going to
yeah.
actually like bust people. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's
Like
crazy, man.
undercover, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, they hire the 70 rookie. They just graduate a couple
Yeah.
weeks ago.
Okay.
75 to 80.
Wow.
The rookie police.
Dang.
Just for Kensington. So since this Monday, right?
Yeah.
I see.
Good for
I see-
business, bad for business.
It's good for business.
That's great, man.
You know what I mean?
That's awesome.
Because it's last headache for me. It's
Yeah.
the last headache for me to whooping somebody ass in
Right,
the business.
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All I got to do is, yo, rookie, come here. Come here. Can
Sure,
you? Yeah.
sure. I mean, I can't personally imagine holding down
Yeah.
in Kensington.
Yeah.
In a riot, let alone just like day to day, years on end. You know.
Yeah, we didn't finish that part, but when there was a lootering happening,
Sure.
yeah,
Tell
you
me
know,
about
I
it.
become crazy person. You know, I told my wife, listen, I have to go back to the store, because they break into the store, destroying the building, set the building in fire, and I had an AR, and I had
AR-15?
Yeah, I had an AR-15,
Okay.
and you know, and I had a pistol. You know, I was.
Yo,
I was
you were strapped.
loaded up.
You were
Yeah.
strapped.
And you know what's the funny thing is? And
Yeah.
that when that lootering was happening,
Yeah.
and one of my main pastor from my church called me.
Sure.
Pastor from the church called me. I was like, oh, Mr. Kipp, are you gonna be okay? You know, I'm gonna pray for you. And you know, at that time, I was so amped up, right? I told the pastor, I was like, when you're telling me those kind of story, I was
Yeah.
like, what the, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, he's
What do
getting you
know?
jacked up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like, what do you know about getting lootering, get your building in fire?
Right.
I mean, he was care about me. He cared about me.
But
he
like,
called
so
me, yeah,
you're at your store with an AR-15 and a pistol.
Well,
Like,
hold
are
on,
you
hold on.
making yourself?
or you know, so I told the pastor, right?
Yeah.
When he called me, he felt bad about it. He's praying for me. I told the pastor, right? I was kind of pissed off. There's something wrong with me, right?
Yeah.
I told the pastor, listen, thank you for calling me. Maybe I should open up the Bible right now and pray for it to not to get looter.
Right.
But I'm actually going to the gun store buying buying an ammo.
Damn.
I was like, just Mr. Kipp, please be careful. blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. Then you know, thank you for giving me a call. And then I ran to the gun store, buy a bunch of ammo, load it up. You know what I'm saying?
You're
And
like
go to-
Rambo, dude,
yeah, I'm
holding it
like,
down.
yo, do you know anything about Korean rooftop Koreans?
Tell me about it. From what I know, like there was a shopping mart. Right?
Yeah.
This is like, and a bunch of Koreans. Basically, they went on the roofs, and they got their assault rifles, just
So-
basically showing defense. And dude, I don't think I could get away with that, man. Like,
Listen,
White
that
guy
was
like me, dude.
So the Korean rooftop, which is the rooftop Koreans,
yeah, rooftop.
they got
Koreans.
the nickname, right?
yeah.
Even the former president Trump talked about it. You know,
Okay.
when there was a looter happening, maybe every business owner become like a rooftop Koreans.
Yeah.
Basically, the government or police can help you, so you take charge of your own business.
Yeah.
So in California, I forgot the guy's name. The black guy got beat up from the LAPD.
George Floyd.
No. Back in the day,
The other one, yeah. There's a bunch, man.
No, you weren't even born. That's why.
Word. Oh,
Man, we gotta Google it. So in California, there's a black guy. The 4 or 5 cops. I'm not exactly sure how many.
Okay.
They're whooping these guys in middle of the street with the police the stick, right?
Yeah.
And somebody record that, right?
yeah.
And every black people in LA, they become crazy. And they were just, first of all, it's wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? do what they're doing.
Right.
The LAPD, you know what I'm saying? And they ended up become big thing, and every black people in LA, they got out of control, right? That was like early 1990s, something
Okay.
like that. You should Google it. I forgot the guy's name, but anyway, so they were breaking into every business in LA.
Yeah.
So mind you that the Korean people, when you're born in Korea, you have to serve military. It's
shit.
mandatory. So
Okay.
they know how to shoot.
Yeah.
The old school, right?
Damn.
So, whoever immigrate to US living in LA, they own supermarket, dry cleaners, or the food, beer deli, bars, whatever. You know what I'm saying? The police, LAPD, they couldn't even help them. You know what I'm saying? So they ended up bring their own weapon
Yeah.
and stay on the rooftop of their business.
Yeah.
And whoever trying to break into store, they're like shooting.
But
the thing
nothing
is-
came of it, right? It was just more like a show of force to defend themselves.
Because to defend the store, they didn't
Right.
purposely shoot the people.
No, yeah,
because
yeah.
of people. First, they didn't shoot the people. They shoot the people. The people who trying to breaking in with the gun, and they're the one who actually shoot first to the owners of the
Oh,
building.
okay.
So that's why how they shoot back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the media back in the day, in 1990s, they put it in as like crazy Korean people. You know what I'm saying? Like they're shooting the gun. Like,
I can see that.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But they're gangster. The Korean people, the old school.
I bet.
They
Absolutely,
were.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm the same way. Listen, I gotta protect my business.
Yeah, absolutely.
This-
I mean, so when there's the Philly riots were outrageous, right?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
You're in your place, AR-15. Are you standing near the window, just like cocked with a
So
like? Are you
listen.
showing force? I mean,
no,
because you caged it up, right? You have like a
I had a barbed wire set up.
Barbed wire?
Barbed wire. The barbed wire.
Yeah, I know barbed wire. I didn't know that
I
was
set
being
that
used
up
for your
in the,
business.
I will send you the pictures and videos and stuff.
Okay.
The main entrance. I have
Yeah.
a metal gate in front of the store. The
Yeah.
metal gate.
Yeah.
The rolling gate. But people, if they want to break up, they don't care. They, somehow they pull the metal gate out.
Right.
and then
Not if
break.
there's barbed wire.
Yeah, and then I set up the barbed wire. But I told the Kensington neighbor people, listen, I'll be in the store, sleeping in the store with my AR-15, and my neighbor people knew.
Yeah.
But like I told you earlier, people from other parts of Philly, they're breaking into the store. You know what I'm saying? Not my neighborhood people. My neighborhood people, they need me to open the business.
Yeah.
Because my business are there, they need to buy a food.
Sustenance.
Yeah, exactly. They need to buy a food, bread, milk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they know me. And they know that I treat them as like a human being. I respect them as a human being.
Yeah.
As a customer.
Right.
So they like my store.
Yeah.
So thankfully, not nobody breaking into my store, but
Yeah.
I actually stay in the store with my AR-15 set up,
Okay.
closed the metal gate. I had a barbed wire set up. You know what I'm saying? And actually, the building in front of me, the cashing place,
Yeah.
they do cashing. you know.
Okay.
They buy gold, things like that.
Yeah.
One of those we buy gold
I know.
place, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they got rooted, and I felt like they're gonna come into my store.
So the business right across from you.
Yeah, right
On the other side of the
literally-
street.
Literally 20 feet.
Yeah. Getting
Got
looted.
Looted. And
And you're strapped.
yeah,
Just-
listen, that was like 3 a.m., right?
Oh,
and
yeah.
I was
3
like,
a.m.?
Yeah,
That's-
3 a.m.
great
One
hour.
of the
Yeah.
we buy gold place. Business got looted. And
Yep.
then- And I heard it. I heard the noise, and I felt like they're gonna come to my store. And I had my AR-15 set up, and I was like, I'll load up, right? Go down to my business, and getting ready. I'm not gonna shoot nobody,
Yeah.
but at least let me fire a warning shot.
Yeah.
Warning shot,
Okay.
right? And I thought they're gonna break into my store, right? Mm-hmm. And I put a load of one round on the chamber, getting ready, right? I was getting ready. At the same time, on my left hand, I had a video you can watch the store in front of the store.
Yeah.
Getting ready, and to see how many people. Literally like dozens of people breaking in across the street.
Yeah.
And I felt like when they're done with the cross street, they're gonna come to my store.
Yeah.
And I was watching video, and thank God, didn't happen.
Is it because you got the cred, man? These are not Kensington people. These are like,
I don't know.
you know-
They didn't break it in. Maybe I was lucky.
Yeah.
It's blessing from the God.
Yeah.
Jesus helped me.
Yeah. Yeah,
You know,
man.
I was very lucky.
Okay.
I didn't get break in.
Because
So,
you were just ready for like a warning shot. Like,
yeah, my thing was if they break into the store, right, or break the metal gate and
Yeah.
break into the glass coming in, I don't want to shoot nobody.
no, of course not.
Unless if they shoot me back.
Yeah.
Unless if they shoot me first.
Right, right.
But I had a plan A, B, and C.
Yeah.
First, give them a warning shot.
Mm-hmm.
Right? A plan A was warning shot when they're breaking in.
Yeah.
B was if they shoot me, I'm gonna shoot them no matter what.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If they shoot me, hell yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm shooting back.
Right.
And C was if they dozens of people breaking in. Plan C was if they don't shoot me, they just breaking in. I shoot the warning shot, nothing happened.
Yeah.
It's still breaking in. I'm just gonna run away because even though, what's the point of killing somebody?
Nothing, dude.
Yeah.
Especially over something so ridiculous.
But my thing is, if they shoot me, I'm gonna shoot you back
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
because I have a family.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But even though that happened, think about the responsibility that you gotta take. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man, I know.
That feeling of you shooting somebody,
Yeah.
you know?
I'm so far from removed from that I'm even, like, dude, I don't even own a gun.
Yeah.
But I mean,
that as a Christian, because that person shoot me, I shoot them back. It ended up that person die. That tremendous pressure and
oh yeah.
that-
Well, I'm super happy everything worked out.
Yeah, thank God that nothing.
I
I was
know.
like, thank you, Jesus.
Yeah.
Didn't happen.
Yeah.
So I was very, very fortunate.
One of the things that was always interesting for me about your business
Yeah.
was the different dynamic. So you sell beer, you sell cheesesteaks,
Uh-huh.
right? Just your main kind of Wawa convenience stuff. But you had told me that these people line up early to buy beer.
Yeah.
So how many beer distributors in the U.S. are people lining up in troves at 7 a.m. to buy beer? I mean,
Because
it's a Kensington thing?
I think it's the hood thing. Yo, if you have the beer business in
Right.
California, Texas, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know how other states works.
Okay.
I have a beer deli license, license.
E-license? Yeah.
Which is a beer deli. So I'm
Beer
like
deli.
a Wawa.
Yeah.
I'm selling everything. I
Damn,
make
man.
cheesesteak, chicken wing, breakfast platter, sandwich, whatever. I sell engine oil.
Damn, man.
I sell everything. I'm like
Right.
a Wawa, right?
Yeah.
So the beer liquor license law in Pennsylvania. So I'm okay to I'm okay to sell beer 7 a.m.
Yeah.
to, I forgot, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., whatever.
Okay.
On the weekends, Sunday I had to open, I can sell beer at 9 a.m.
Yeah.
to in the 1 a.m., 2 a.m. I'm not exactly sure what time is the closing time. But anyway, I close at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
But 7 a.m., I got my homeboys out there. They know I'm in the store.
Yeah.
7 o'clock in the a.m., they open the gate.
Yeah.
They know that I'm in
open
the
the
store.
gate.
Yeah.
You don't even
I
open-
don't even open the
Oh
gate.
my God.
Mine knew that I have a heavy ass metal gate.
Yeah.
Metal
So
gate.
your customers that are waiting for beer at 7 a.m.
yeah, 7
they will
a.m..
they open the store with you?
Yeah, they know that I'm inside of the store.
Yeah.
7 a.m. they open the gate
Okay.
and smiling at me while they're opening the
What
gate.
do they get, dude? The Pabst Blue Ribbon, Yingling?
Yeah,
like
man.
what's
Oh,
like a 7?
Come on, Justin.
Yeah.
OE 40
40.
to
okay.
11.
So if you're
Still
getting
reserved.
beer at 7 a.m., you're getting a 40?
Nah, I mean, it depends on what they're getting. They're buying but all different kind of beer.
Yeah.
Malt liquor, malt beer.
Malt liquor.
Yeah, the cheap beers, 211s. All English, OE. You don't know anything about that, huh?
Old
Coke
English?
45.
Oh, come on, man. Dude, I went
don't
to
know Coke
college.
45?
We went to college. Come on,
Yeah,
bro. I know those
yeah.
drinks.
Hurricane,
Hurricane? You sell
Yeah.
Hurricane too?
Yep.
What about Four Loko?
Four Loco, yeah, all that
Wow,
stuff.
All
Yeah.
right. What about like you selling like heady beers, man? The PA beer scene's gotten like insane.
Right now, the lifestyle in Kensington.
Yeah.
Even though I want to put like really nice, good beers.
Yeah.
The local beers.
Right. There's a lot
But,
now.
Yeah, there's so many good beers out there, but right now, nah.
No?
A lot of
Okay.
malt beers.
Yeah.
For my neighborhood, Coors Light, Budweiser is a high class beer.
Yeah, man.
Heineken,
Yeah.
Corona, that's high class beer.
Dang.
Yeah, they got a lot of those kind of beers. Even though I want to put like really good IPA, things like that, but right now, then I have money
Yeah.
to buy that.
Okay.
They're like the cheap beers. Yeah.
Your story is super interesting, Kip.
Yeah.
And like you were tell everyone about your Taekwondo background.
Taekwondo. So the reason that I learned Taekwondo is a Korean martial art, right? So when I was 7 years old, my dad was like, "Hey, we are going to immigrate to U.S. Live in America, do the American dream." You know what I mean? So he told me that when you go to America, you're gonna get an ass whoop. So you better start learning Taekwondo.
That's incredible.
Yeah. So Taekwondo is like American kid. They play football, baseball, soccer.
right.
The American sport.
So it's
right?
analogous to that.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
For Korea?
Yeah, in
All
Korea,
right.
like
Yeah.
you play Taekwondo.
I know, but I feel like you're kind of, dude. I've seen you do backflips off the wall.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
you used to do some crazy stuff.
When I was young, like 20s. These days I can. I think I can do it. Probably break my back.
Yeah.
But when I was 7 or 8, my dad put me in the Taekwondo school, and actually I was pretty good at it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So 7 or 8, I started doing Taekwondo, and I've been continuously doing a Taekwondo. So I'm actually 4th-degree black belt.
4th degree.
Yeah, 4th-degree
All right.
black belt in Taekwondo. So I basically kind of stopped in US when I came
Right.
to US.
Yeah.
So 1988, when there was the Korean Olympic.
Okay.
So there was an Olympic in 1988 in South Korea.
Right.
So when you watch the YouTube back in the 1988 Korean Olympic,
Yeah.
they do opening ceremony, things like that. So they did Taekwondo demonstration. So I was 8 years old.
Yeah.
So I got picked because I was pretty good at it.
Bro.
So 1988, I got the Korean hairstyle.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know what they call it. Look like the like redneck style.
Yeah.
So I got picked. So they picked I think like a couple hundred
Okay.
kids.
Yeah.
Like 7 to 10, So we had to kind of demonstrate.
So you're telling me,
Yeah, I
like,
was
I've
part
known
of-
you for how long, and that you were in the Olympics?
I wasn't in the Olympic. I was in part of a opening center.
Yeah,
ceremony.
yeah, I get it.
So I was 7 or 8, something like that.
That's awesome,
Yeah, and
man.
I
Wow.
did the demonstration, like among with like 100 kids
Yeah.
together. So it was a part of opening ceremony.
Okay.
So I was pretty good at it, and then I was continuously doing Taekwondo before I come to US. And 1994, I immigrated to US, right?
Yeah.
And it's just Taekwondo was just Korean martial art is just part of me.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So even though I don't practice, I don't train, because of that background, I'm pretty good at whooping people's
Dude,
ass.
I know you can whoop ass. Yeah.
But I try not to. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, man.
But
Best not to.
it's shame that I used that in in Kensington.
Yeah, bro.
But yeah, I was pretty good at it. Even though when I came to US, when I was 20s, I actually, that was a time that I don't know what to do. Like, should I go back to school? You know what I mean? Should I get my college degree?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That was like early 20s. That was time that, I did construction working, I worked in the restaurant as a waiter, busboy,
Yeah,
whatever. And I worked as a manager in produce market. And early 20s, I did bunch of crazy, bunch of different types of work. And my dad was like, you're pretty good at Taekwondo. Why don't you working at one of my friends' studio in New Jersey?
Yeah.
And work as an instructor. And why don't you, open up your own Taekwondo studio? So I was like, okay, that's a good idea. So early 20s, I did, I work as an instructor. I got paid like, a couple $100 a week.
Yeah.
My dad's friend, he didn't pay me shit. This mother. And I was like, let me try, X-ray.
Here's the crazy thing. All right.
Yeah.
So me and you, we meet at X-ray school.
Yeah.
Okay. And I come to find out that you are on a full ride for track.
Oh, yeah.
Which, dude, I'm taking this program seriously. You know what I mean? Highest board score. Like I really took X-ray super serious. And then like dude, your story is ridiculous. Because first off, you're on a full ride for track and field, which was also like on a whim. And then the job you get after X-ray school, which has literally nothing to do with X-ray.
Yeah.
You got to tell that story because it's completely ridiculous.
Yo, man. So, and I got a free ride because one day.
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
this story.
like right now I'm kind of out of shape. Not out of shape, but I'm 40. How old am I? Like 43?
I don't know.
I'm 43 now.
Yeah.
And I love running. So my stress relief was, work out, go to the school gym, and, running the treadmill and do weightlifting. And, remember our school, nobody worked out at our school because everybody's a nursing student, X-ray student, respiratory, whatever.
Gym was dead.
Gym was
at that school.
Yeah, I was the only one that who's using the gym at the school.
Okay.
And then one day I was running the treadmill, right? I was like doing my stuff. And I saw this guy, black guy came in, like tall guy, older guy. It was really cool. He came in, he saw me a couple times, and then, I don't mind my business.
Was this the basketball coach?
Yeah, he was the basketball
I remember
coach.
him. Super cool guy.
He was really cool
awesome.
guy, yeah. And he saw me a couple times working on running the treadmill. And then one point he was like, I was running the treadmill and I stopped and he come up to me.
Yeah.
He was like, hey, what's your name? I'm like, Kipp. Yeah, what are you studying? I was like, I'm in the X-ray program. I was like, okay. Tomorrow, do you want to go for a run?
Yeah.
I was like, huh?
Yeah.
And he asked me to run 4 full lap, which is 1 mile.
Right.
I was like, oh. Yeah. At first, when he asked me to run, I asked him, okay, if I run, can you give me a scholarship
Yeah.
for full ride?
Right.
For the whole, pay for me for the whole full tuition. I was like-
Unbelievable.
He told me, we'll see. Why don't you run?
Yeah.
And I laughed at him, right? I was like, okay.
Would you run? Do you remember
So-
the mile number?
So I ran 1 mile, right? I ended up, okay, this funny thing.
You break.
So I had to do almost 5 laps on the track, right?
yeah.
That's like a mile, right?
No, 4 is.
4, is it 4? 4, yeah, whatever. I don't know. So I don't know anything about the track. I ran the first round. I'm like, I ran fast as I could.
Oh,
you know what I'm
damn.
saying? I ran first lap. I was like laughing.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I'm getting tired.
Damn, man.
And I did my second lap, right?
Yeah.
My leg was kind of shaking.
Okay.
And I was like, I want to get this scholarship.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I run third lap, right? And on the third lap, the coach was like, Kipp, fucking run. Because he knew I was an old guy too.
Yeah.
And I was like, run, fucking run. I was like, oh shit, okay. I run fast second on the last rep.
Yeah.
Last rep, right?
Yeah.
And then as soon as I finished my lap, my leg just gave up on me, right?
Wow.
I fell. I was laughing. Oh shit! How did I thought that I did really bad. Right?
Yeah.
And he come up to me. He was laughing. Right. He was like, he was laughing at me. I'm like, okay. How did I do? I was like, Kipp, I ran 1 mile, 4 minutes 30 seconds.
Damn, dude, I wasn't expecting that.
I was like,
Oh my
I was
god.
like, oh shit! I
Wow,
was
man.
Like, so
that's insane, dude.
am I getting my scholarship? It was like,
Yeah.
yeah, you're getting a full ride.
I never
So,
got under 5 minutes. That's incredible.
I
man.
know. And then, the
4 minutes and 30 seconds.
Justin, I don't care about how fast I run.
Yeah.
All I care about, I was so happy.
Yeah.
I got free.
Dude, and imagine like how I feel. Like I'm like
know.
I'm a serious student. And for those at home watching this, Kipp used to copy everything. Be like, Justine, show me your homework, man.
Yeah.
What's up?
Because the English is my second language.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then, for you, it was easy because you're a smart kid. You know what I'm saying? You are smart.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
For me, for me, it was hard. And
Okay.
first, I don't have any basic on studying. You know what I'm saying? Because I grew up kind of poor.
I can't even imagine studying another language. So keep going.
First, I'm not smart. You know what I'm
Dude,
saying?
you're super smart. Keep going.
First, where I grew up in Korea,
Yeah.
my mom and dad was working.
You're
every
not
day.
smart maybe for Koreans, but you're just for normal people, super smart.
Now, I try, buddy. But anyway, where I grew up, education was, it wasn't important. You know what I'm saying?
No?
Yeah, I mean, like my parent was I kind of grew up I wasn't rich.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I wasn't middle class. I was kind of I was in low class. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the way I grew up, I did everything by myself.
Yeah.
When I was 4 years old, you know what I mean? My mom and dad has to work every day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they give me the necklace with the key, house key.
Dang.
And thank God that nobody freaking abused me
Sure.
or sexually abused me, whatever.
Yeah.
You're 4 years old. You know what I'm
Dang,
saying?
man.
Yeah, but I was in Korea. So that's how pure Korean people are, how nice they are. You
Is
know what
that
I'm saying?
is that similar to like Japanese? Like, I don't know if you know.
I mean, I don't know. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Yeah, pretty much, yeah, kind of similar. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? The diversity and, the lifestyle in U.S. and Korea is
Yeah.
different. You know what I'm saying?
So back to the X-ray thing. So me and you go to X-ray school
Yeah.
together, right? Me, I was going to go on to MRI.
Yeah.
I come out of school, right, and I go right back into MRI. You leave
Yeah.
X-ray,
Uh-huh.
and then I find out you're in some laser prostate.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, you like skipped a few levels. I'm like,
yo.
what?
So first of all, when I was in the school, studying for X-ray school, the study was so freaking hard.
Yeah.
Remember, you always helped me out on the test and you showed me. You're the only white kid that who showed me. Usually white kids they don't show you we're not trying to cheat on the test. Some white kid, what they do is like hiding their paper. You know what I'm saying? But you're the type of person that whatever you can copy. Yeah, you can copy my test.
If this was like my paper, I would literally slide it to the edge of the desk. I'd be like already done the test, and I would turn it to face you, dude. You were so overt too. I remember like in my peripheral seeing you just like lean forward.
Yeah,
peeking on-
remember? I don't know if you remember. Remember, I told you before the day before the test, Justin, when you take when you on the test, right? Make sure you circle freaking big so I can see from the distance.
Yeah.
Or write it down there as a big letter.
Sure.
But anyway, because
how did you land the prostate laser?
Anyway,
roll?
so first of all, you helped me to graduate from the school.
All right.
Get my degree.
Yeah.
I would say anyway. So when I graduate, when we graduate, I work at the Bryn Mawr Hospital.
Yeah.
As an X-ray tech.
Right.
And as soon as I work in the Bryn Mawr Hospital, I'm like, even though you do X-ray, all you do, like sometimes you work in the operation room or the OR, right? So one day, I was in the OR using the C-arm, the X-ray, the equipment, and also I see this guy. He's not a doctor, and he don't work in the hospital, but like he's telling doctor what to do.
Right.
And the doctor was saying that, oh, should I use this? Should I use that? What should I do in this case? I'm like, I didn't know what the other guy was doing. But I was like, at the end of the procedure, it was actually it was actually kidney stone case. So after the surgery, I walk up to this guy. Hey, I work in the Bryn Mawr Hospital. I just graduated.
Yeah.
And, what do you do? And he told me that, hey, I sell medical equipment, surgical laser machine to a urologist. So what I do, we sell the equipment, and when hospital buy the equipment, I come in as a salesperson.
Yeah.
And as a clinical support, we teach them how to work the machine, because these machines are like $500,000, $1 million, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, that's very interesting. So what company do you work at? So he told me the company that he worked at. And I was like, do you think I can try? He was like, yeah, why not? Give it a shot. I was like, so I knew that it's hard to get that job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
As a sales rep,
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
It's
because
difficult.
you work as a MRI sales rep. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And to get that.
Oh, it's very difficult. Yeah.
It's a good money. But
Right.
it's hard to get the job. But I was like, what the I just give it a shot. Yeah. I log into the website, right? And then I got the company name. And this sales guy, he don't give a shit. He just give me information. Check out my website.
Yeah.
He don't give a shit about other people. The X-ray guy.
Yeah.
X-ray tech. You know what I'm saying? So I need the CEO's email, the first name and full name, right?
So you
First
guessed
name
the
and
email. Like you didn't find it.
No, I didn't find it.
Okay.
But I was like, I actually applied for the company website. Plus, I actually somehow find the CEO's email address, right?
Yeah.
So I tried first initial of the CEO,
Okay.
last name at whatever the johnsonandjohnson.com or
Yeah.
or Siemens.com, whatever.
Yeah.
I emailed the resume, right? And weeks later, right? The company called me. That the urology, the prostate surgery, the German company called me. It was like, hey, like, your name is Kipp. I got your email, resume. I don't know how you find my CEO's email address, but CEO got your resume.
Wow.
And then my CEO told me to interview you because this guy really want the fucking job. So I was laughing, right?
Damn,
I was like,
man.
oh,
wow.
shit.
That's a way to get ahead. You just guess the email of the CEO.
Yeah,
Correctly, of
and
course.
then the company got I also emailed the company, and then
Sure.
the CEO got the email.
Yeah.
And then I did the interview with the company, and then I guess they really liked me,
Yeah.
so they hired me. So I work as a medical company selling urology surgical laser for men's prostate. So basically,
Amazing.
all day the money was pretty good.
Yeah,
money
I
was
know
pretty
it was,
good.
dude.
Yeah,
Way better than X-ray.
yeah, hell yeah.
You literally you didn't even take your X-ray boards, did you?
No, I didn't even.
So,
But like the funny thing is, so that was a time that I was about to take the board, right?
yeah. Were you going to take them for real?
I was about to.
Nah,
but
all right.
But I need you to copy your test.
Yeah, dude.
But I was about to take the board, right?
Right.
But I did actually study for it.
Okay.
But because I got into a medical company,
Yeah.
and they were paying me really good.
Paying you like twice what you would have made in X-ray.
Exactly.
Yeah, way better. Dude.
And then X-ray, you gotta
incredible.
deal with all the bullshit, with the gossip, and you know how hospitals are.
Yeah,
You know
man.
what I'm saying?
Definitely.
And and I actually got certified on medical device,
Yeah.
urology stuff. So to get those kind of the certificate and things like that, you actually need to go to special program like a Jefferson or whatever. But because I worked in the company,
Yeah.
I got a lot of certificate
Okay.
from the company.
Awesome.
Yeah. So to get that certificate, you need to have a bunch of special program.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I was very lucky because I have a X-ray background and I worked in the medical company for a few years. They hooked me up with the different certificate.
Yeah.
So I work as a kind of technician plus clinical support plus medical sales device. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I did it for, I think, 6 years, 7 years. And then I wanted to make more money.
Yeah.
And I told the company, look, can you, move me up?
Right.
And it was like, oh, blah, 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 whatever. You know what I'm
Sure.
saying? You know how
Yeah.
companies are.
Yeah, yeah.
So I was
Stingy.
like, but there's a boundary for me to make more money and to move up
Right.
in U.S. medical company.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's because of my. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But so there was a position open as a supervisor for medical sales
Yeah.
in that company, and they interviewed me, and I felt like I was the best one,
Right.
but somebody ended up get the position. I was like, next, and then I found out that who got the position. I'm like, I told the company, right? I was
Yeah. Would you tell him?
I told my supervisor, "F- this,
Yeah.
I'm gonna quit this fucking job. I seriously, no, I become
That's
like,
what you said to him?
no,
For
I
real, though?
because I knew what I want to do.
Yeah.
Because I want to make a cheesteak all day.
Yeah.
And flip burger all day.
You were thinking that then.
Yeah. Because the business,
Okay.
food business, where the money's at. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Yeah. So,
All right, we're back from a short break. Listen, one of the things I wanted to talk about, we mentioned how you're one of the only guys at the gym at our X-ray school.
Yeah.
All right, so me and you are working out. We're like the two people in this entire gym. I don't know if people in college can. We had a small gym. At
yeah,
this,
we do. Yeah.
Right? Do you remember breaking my toe?
I know, man. I feel so bad at this point.
Yo, I had to bring that up. You broke my
Yeah.
toe. So, yeah, just to set the story, me and Kipp, right, we're lifting. We're doing incline bench press.
Uh-huh.
And it was one of those bars where like you could adjust
The clip on.
Yeah, exactly. And
I was doing the incline bench press.
Yeah, I was spotting you.
Yeah, and then I don't even know. It wasn't even that heavy.
Dude.
But
it was not.
I had that one of the click on the right side.
Yeah.
And that
The bar
piece of
came
metal. Yeah. It's like 20 pounds, 15, 20 pounds.
for sure 20 pounds.
Yeah. If drop right on your toe.
Yeah,
I was
dude.
like, bam. And then mind you that I'm holding on to the bar.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, can you put
right,
the clip
yeah.
back on?
Here's the worst part. So you broke my toe.
Yeah.
And I have to hold the weight of the bar. And because there's no mount anymore. The mount was actually, when you were pushing it up, you got underneath the one mount,
Yep.
popped it off, breaks my toe. Yeah, man.
I felt so bad.
Dude, we're in X-ray
as
school.
soon as, with that thing drop on your toe, I'm like, you were screaming. I'm like, oh snap! And then, as soon, the cool thing about you, bro, that piece of metal drop on your toe, right?
Yeah.
And some people can be a dickhead. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And then you scream for a couple seconds, and then you laughed about it.
Okay.
And then I was like, and you. Do you remember exactly? It was like, hey, Kipp, I think my toe is broken.
Yeah.
I looked at it. I was like, first of all, I felt so bad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, snap, man. Should we go to the hospital?
Sure.
And then we ended up going to the hospital.
Yeah, we
right?
did. Yep.
Yeah. And then you had I think you did broke your toe. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you were so cool about it. You know what I'm saying? I was like,
They don't do anything for the pinky toe. You break your pinky
oh,
toe.
hold on, Justin.
Yeah.
First of all, you're a good friend.
Yeah.
Because you let me copy your test. Not many American people let you do that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And second of all, even though I broke your toe, you didn't, you were cool about it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, this kid is a good kid.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I was like, because mind you that when I came to US, I never, get to have a friend. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I did have a friend. You know what I'm saying? I didn't had the American friend.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you're types of person that, like really cool about everything. You know what I'm saying? First, you let me copy your test. And second, I broke your toe. Oh, no. First, you let me copy your test. Second, we ride together.
Right.
We love motorcycle.
Right.
And third, even though I broke your toe, you're like so cool about it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, this kid, you know what I'm saying? He's a good kid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Since then, we've become good friends.
Yeah, absolutely,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
The motorcycle thing. So, I mean, you've gotten deep into that. You're buying like crazy motorcycles now. You got a BMW M1000R.
Yeah. I'm not into cars. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of into antique cars, old cars.
Yeah.
But I don't like those of Ferrari and Lamborghini.
Yeah.
Like BMW M3, things like that. But I'm more into motorcycle.
Yeah.
I don't know. So there's something about motorcycle that, when I ride,
Yeah.
you know the feeling.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The freedom. And
Is there anything Korean with motorcycle? Like, what's the?
no,
tell me
not
about
really.
that.
Listen,
No?
the Korean people, not these days.
Yeah.
A lot of Korean people in South Korea.
Yeah.
They're like, they're into sport bike, Harley, things like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But back in the day, not many people ride those sport bike,
Right.
600cc, 800cc, 1000cc, those kind of bike.
Yeah.
Now these days, a lot of Korean people they're into bikes,
Right.
motorcycles. You know what I'm saying? But back in the day, they don't know. Not many Korean people, unless you are really into it.
Well,
know.
you don't golf.
I don't golf. Yeah.
And I'm a master's level StarCraft player.
Oh yeah.
So does that make me more Korean than you?
Yeah, you are, man. You're a freaking nerd too. Yo,
man.
Thing about me, I love
You don't
running.
game.
Yeah, no, I don't play games. You know
Dude,
what I'm
but
saying?
like Koreans are like, I don't know if you know this, like indisputably the best
They are, I
in the
know.
world. Like
Uh-huh.
Koreans just dumpster everyone in the professional scene.
yeah, they're
Overwatch, League of Legends, StarCraft. Like Koreans are like bar none at the top. They're in literally like another league.
There are a lot of Korean
But
people love
you-
the games and stuff.
But you're like Copper League. And
Me,
then you're
man, I
Wood
feel
League,
like-
bro.
Me, I don't like stuck in the room play game.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stuck in the room to StarCraft all day. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather go out there and make money.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So,
That's absurd. So you're telling me you would rather make money than get good at StarCraft?
Yeah, man. What's the point of playing a StarCraft? Mind you that, listen, I love my son.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
have 3 kids. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I have twins, Ethan and Olivia. They're 8 years old. And I have a baby.
Yeah.
She's 15 month, Emily.
Wow.
Ethan, he plays, what's that? The Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Yeah, he's into
Is he
that.
good? He's got to be good, dude.
I'm pretty sure better than me.
Yeah. Well, that's a given.
But man, every day he play. Right now it's a summer break now.
Yeah.
He play Fortnite all day.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? Not all day.
As a
but
parent, do you find like you have to really rein in on like these electronic usage, or like, is he glued to a screen all day? I mean,
he's into that. iPad all day, YouTube, watching YouTube, kids YouTube.
Yeah.
we trying to control. But
Okay.
it's very hard.
Yeah.
as a parents, it's very hard. But he's playing this Fortnite. Mind you that I have a business. I have to get up at 4 a.m. every day.
Yeah.
Now he's in
Early.
summer break. Yeah, he's playing a Fortnite all day, right?
Yeah.
He start playing around 4 p.m.
Okay.
with his friend.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And every time when you play Fortnite, he was like, "Yo, Jax, kill him," screaming, right? And mind you that like around 9 o'clock, I gotta go to bed. I sleep early. I always sleep around 8:30 and 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
He was like screaming like, "Yo, shoot that guy. Come here, Jax. Come here, Jax." You know what I'm saying? Screaming. I'm like, get pissed off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then what's the point of playing a game? You know what I mean?
Dude,
Yeah.
at least 30 to 40% of any game is just getting pissed off,
Yeah.
and just over competitive nature of like
Yeah.
winning, and Fortnite, 100 people drop into one map. There's only one winner.
Oh, is it?
Every single game, there's 99 losers and one winner. So I mean, it's like,
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how it works, but he's really into that right now.
yeah,
But we trying to control, because you
Yeah.
never know. In the other side of the Fortnite,
right,
some freaking
lunatic. Yeah.
child abuser or sexual abuser. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you
Yeah.
never know.
No,
You never
dude,
know.
you don't.
So
You don't.
I kind of
Yeah.
watch him that you can play with your friends, school friends.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I know their parents, things
Yeah.
like that. So we're trying to control, but it's very hard. Very hard. man,
Sure.
as a parent. You know what I mean? Like you will get to know once you have a kids in the future.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, one of the topics kind of with wave function is the idea of like creating your reality and kind of collapsing the
Yeah.
infinite. Dude, your story is really interesting in that me and you go to X-ray school together.
Yeah.
You never even do X-ray. You supersede that immediately by
Yeah.
guessing a CEO's email.
Hey, I was
right?
lucky.
You make great money for a few
Yeah.
years and you go right into your own business, right? Your life is like, you've been fairly fortunate, right? And
Yeah.
if I edited this video to show like a picture of your house, people would be like, "Oh my god, like your house is absolutely spectacular, dude." Like, where what do you think has like helped give you guidance, or like you've just been leveling up at you've been like skipping levels, and I feel like you're kind of an inspiration. I don't really know.
No, I don't see myself as a inspiration.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think that way.
No.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think myself as I have a big house. You know what I'm saying? Like show off my motorcycle. Mm-hmm. None of that. The reason, I'll be able to buy a nice house, buy a super bike, you know what I'm saying? Because I work my ass off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know me. Mm-hmm. When I was in the school. I grew up poor in Korea.
Yeah.
My parents has to work every day.
Yeah.
And,
You're given the keys at 4.
yeah, I had to, I grew up myself. I have a 2 older sister.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they both doing very well. I work my ass off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and the thing is, when I was in Korea, I was kind of troublemaker. Even when I came to US, I was kind of troublemaker. And till when I become 20, that was a time that, I realized that, I had to work hard. Before early 20s, I was wild. I didn't even go to school a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like cut school, fighting, because that's how I grew up when I was in Korea too. I was
Fights?
Fighting at the school.
Are the Koreans fighting? So if you compare like the Korean school system to the American, like, is there more or less fighting in Korea?
There's a lot of these days a lot of bullying.
Yeah.
In Korea.
Yeah.
But back in the day, it's different. We fight with a fist.
Okay. This is the 80s, right?
Yeah, because I was born in 1980s.
Yeah,
When I was in elementary school, I was a really bad kid. In Korea, right? In elementary school, every Wednesday is the saving day, which
Saving
is
day.
so they collect money every Wednesday.
Yeah.
So you have your own personal checking, the personal account
Okay.
through the school. In graduation, you get your money back, right? It's part of the Korean school culture.
What?
Back in the day, yeah.
All right.
So to learn, how the appreciation of the money, things like that. Every Wednesday was my collecting day, buddy.
Yeah.
Me and my homies.
Oh my goodness.
Like quarter, 50 cent in Korean money.
Yeah.
Korean money is one.
What would you do with it?
Yeah, there's still money. Go to arcade, play games.
Arcade? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Or buy food.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no drugs in Korea.
Right.
You know what I mean? But that was the 80s. You know what I mean? But I was a troublemaker. But at the same time, maybe I was a hustler. I hustled hard since when I was little.
Dang, man.
So even, when I was 20s, early 20s, that was time that, I need to work hard.
Yeah.
And other thing was, my parents immigrated to U.S. to get their American dreams.
Yeah.
To have their American dreams for us. So I decided to, work hard, and late 20s, I decided to go to school and to get a degree. So, every day I hustle.
Yeah.
And other thing is, I'm a Christian, so it's blessing from God.
Yeah.
Even I'm a Christian, but I still do stupid stuff.
Right. Yeah.
I curse.
Yeah.
Fighting at the store.
Yeah.
Yeah. You come down with the money. Sometimes you become monster.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? You had to be crazy person.
Right.
But at the same time, me as a Christian, I pray.
Yeah.
I pray for my sin.
Sure.
And
yeah. So, one of the things I wanted to touch on briefly was your wedding, right?
yeah.
So, I'm like one of the only white guys in the bridal party for a Korean wedding. The whole thing was in Korean.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't understand a single thing, right? And you had said to me that even religious Korean is different than standard Korean. So, like, you understand everything that the pastor's saying, or?
I mean, of course. Yeah. I mean, it's, first of all, it was blessing that I met my wife.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? My wife is the main person who changed my life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's awesome.
Yeah. I mean, I had to bring you in as a, what is that? The groomsman?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you're my homeboy. You let me copy your test. We ride motorcycle together, So, I had to bring you in as a groomsman. It was a blessing, Yeah. You're the only white guy?
I think so. And the entire
Was it?
groomsmen party.
Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah.
I didn't understand a single word out of all.
Well,
of
you
it.
had a fun though, right?
Oh, it was amazing.
Yeah.
It was incredible.
Yeah.
Your wedding was awesome, dude.
It was a blessing.
All right, everyone. Yo, big thanks to Kipp Cho. Dude, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for inviting me.
Yeah, man.
I didn't know we gotta talk this long.
No, man. Dude, your story's so interesting, and just seeing you, become so successful. I mean, your business is just incredible. You have a great lifestyle, and
Thank you.
I'm
Thank you.
super happy that you came on, and appreciate your words of wisdom, man.
No, I'm blessing. It's a blessing.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you gotta work your ass off.
definitely.
You know what I'm saying? But money's not everything. My main thing is, as a Christian, number one is God.
Yeah.
And other thing is, have a good friend like you. You know what I'm saying? On the side. That's very important.
Yeah, definitely,
Yeah.
man. Definitely
But
appreciate
you're the types of person that, you don't say no.
Right.
If I ask you to do something, Justin, let's go for a ride.
Yeah.
Hey, you always say yes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Justin, you're like, Justin, try this crazy Korean food. You're like, yeah, I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? That's why, I like about you.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
thanks, man.
saying? Yeah.
Appreciate you coming on, bro.
Yeah.
All right. All right, and we're out.